Hi guys, and here we are again. Welcome back. So this is our DNS server. We have already installed the features and also Active Directory. So in the last video we made this one. So let's have a check first. What is the condition of the IP address? So it's showing here the server name. Our server name is 01. Server 01 is the server name, and IP address we created 192.168.100.11, and this is the server is online. So what we are going to do, first of all, we will try to create some organization, and we will try to create some group and username, and let's go for this one. So before we have to go to the tools and then Active Directory users and computers. So let's go there. So here is our DNS name server, and you can see you can right click, and then this is the options which came here. This is the users, is built-in users was before, it is like built-in users by the DNS. You can see all of the groups and users you can see from here. But what we're going to do, we are going to create some organizations, let's say. And how we will create our organization, let's make some. Our DNS server name was like amidom.local. So what we're going to do, we are making first a business name. How we can make it, like with right click, and we have to click in new, and then organizational unit. In short, we can call it OU. Get updates, we don't need it. So this one, our organization name, let's make some organization name. I have like according to our school practice, our organization name will be Amidom. It's just a name. You can write whatever you want according to your needs. So let's make it like Amidom. We made an organization like this. This is the organization. So we made it Amidom. And in this organization, we have to make inside this organization 3 more organizations like departments. Let's make more here. Like let's make it here like we can make like Helsinki. And we go to there again to make another department of this. So here, sorry, it will be under new. So organizational unit like Tampere. So one more organization we can make here, new organization unit. It will be like Rumat. This is in English, its name is group. It means group, and this is just a name. So let's go to the new, again organizational unit. Let's make like server it, and let's go there again. We make something more according to our school task. So sorry, it was the next word, server it. This is with the name. So did I made it already here? Oh, it's already made. I'm very sorry. I was looking to my school paper and writing, that's why I just overlapped. So I have to go to new, made organization. So it was saying to Semot workstation in English name, and then this is new organization unit. Then we make marking ONT. So we made in Amidam one business name, and after this we made some department like this way, all our organizational unit. So we learn how to make inside this one little bit more organization. We can create, right click and new and organization unit. So name will be like Hallinto. Name is Hallinto. It came inside Helsinki, it become Hallinto. We will make more, so you have to go to new actually. So organizational unit, and then we are going to tuotanto, and we are going to Helsinki again, and new organizational unit, and we are making like actually, let's say we did like this, and I think that we have done in our according to our sheet, and it was not there. Yes, I don't have sufficient, so we cannot delete this one. It was inside Helsinki, but no problem, let's keep it like this way. So just to show it like this way, I wanted to delete this one because it was inside the Helsinki department. Anyway, no problem, let's keep it like this way. Let's say that in Hallinto and tuotanto we have two more organization unit. So you can make it by yourself if according to your worksheet you can make all organization unit. You know how to make the organization unit by you can click one inside and you can put more like this way. Now what we are trying to do, first of all we will our task is that we have to make some we made already some organizational unit, and then we will try to make some groups. We have to make some groups. Example like here is this is the group name. Inside this group name we will make some groups. So let's say we add some group here. We are adding some group now, like Alcat, global, we are making little bit more group. So go to new and group all the groups we are creating same way. So like Talos, let's make Talos group, and little bit more, two more group we have to create. So new, and let's say make group, and it will be like työ Jotto group, and this is okay, and one more. Okay, I think this is fine. 3 is fine, just for practice it will be fine. So we are creating like this, so 3 groups are here. We made 3 groups. If you want you can add more, no problem, just to show you how to make groups. So here are the groups according to our studies. So now in what we are going to do, our next part is that we have to let's say we have to make a folder. Like in this PC we don't have any additional hard drive yet, so what we can do, I didn't make any additional, I don't have any additional hard drive yet, but if you want you can make it. How you can make it? You can go to the disk management, and you can see I have a hard disk here, but it's offline. I forgot to make it online, so just make it online, and then you can initialize this one. Yes, and then you can make it new sample volume, and then you can make it like this, where 1 hard disk is enough. Yes, let's make this partition name is data, and it is healthy and ready to work. You can make more hard disks if you want. If you want to make one more partition, then you can start shrink the volume. So for me it's enough. Now I have one more hard disk. It will be showing here. You can see data is here. Now it's healthy drive. So we create a folder called user. We create a folder named users. Now what we have to do, now we make these folders. Sharing, right click and go to the properties, and you go to the sharing, and you go to the advanced sharing, and then you click the share this folder, and we will share this folder this way that we don't want this folder name is showing, because in this folder we will put all our usernames what we made in the organization before, and in the organization we also put some group, and we will make some user also. Later we are going to add some user, and every user will have different folder inside this one, inside this folder, and we don't want this folder, the name is this folder name user is shown, so it will be hidden. If we put we can keep it hidden like $. If you put $, this folder name will be not shown. So it is done. So now in the permission is everyone is correct, but if you want we can remove it, because we can give the permission to user this folder to only the authenticated users. So we add authenticated users. It is the ready-made group. What in the beginning I have shown you, all the ready-made groups was in the amidom.local in the user file. Here I can show you it's not there. I can show you where it was in the server manager. It was not in the server. Oh, it is wrong here. For example, if you go to amidom.local, and you can see here users, all the ready-made built-in group or users are there. So there is that's why we are going to add this one, authenticated users. And you can click in the check names, is found it. If it is found, it will be underlined and then OK. So let's make it full control. OK. So now we apply and then OK. So this permission is done. Now we go to the security, and when you go to the security, it's in a group or user names. Here is the system. There are which groups can use this one, which groups they can use this one. There are some more secure area, so we have to work on here. Like we click on advanced. Here look at for special permission for advanced setting, click advanced. So here is something more special permissions, so click in advanced, and here you can see all the permitted groups and users are here. So what you can do, you can disable the inheritance, otherwise you cannot access this. I mean, you cannot access, you cannot delete them, or you can add anything because of the disable inheritance. You click here and convert inherit permission to explicit permissions on this object. So just click here, so it has gone away. So now according to our practice, we have to delete this one. Like this is user, we don't need users, we don't need creator owners, we don't need, but we need authenticated users only. Oh sorry, we have to click in add. Here to add, select principal, like special permission, authenticated users. Just click here and authenticated users. Let's make it modify. Then click OK. Is here modified. Others are full control. So you know now how to give the permissions, place apply, and then OK, and you close. Yes, you have done the permission. Now it's time to make some. Now it's time to do some work with we have to make some users. Let's say go to the Active Directory and user controls, the same thing. So here you go to the Amidom and the Helsinki. This is the thing. The first thing in our task, they said that we have to make a admin. How we can create a different type of admin, like I show you more clearly, like users, and here the first is administrator and users. Let's we create a copy of this administrator as like name, it will be admin. So you right click here. Okay, you just right click once again. We are making a copy of administrator, but name will be different. Like copy, one Windows is come up here, so you just write like what kind of name you want to have. You can write admin, so you can write admin. So this is the users, and then password never expires. Yes, you can take it away or you can keep it, no problem, and you can write any kind of password. I recommend you to use same password all the time for the practicing period. Yes, I already made the password, so this is already done. So finish. So we made admin a copy of this one just to show you how to you can copy and make it. Now we make some kind of users, how we can make some more users. So for example, we want to make some users through the Helsinki and Hallinto. And in this group, in this organization, it's not a group actually, this is an organization. In this, under this organization, we want to create some users. Like we click, right click, and then Hallinto. Of course, in the Hallinto we click right one, and then you go to new, and then we create user. So according to our studies, our username, first we make a template users. How then we will show you how we can copy and do it. Like we just make a template of the users. Every time we will copy it and make a new name. So let's make a template first. This is the easiest way and how to make a template of a user. Like we create like this one, and then Hallinto. Hallinto, and Sukunimi we write the last name we write template, and what will be the username? Logon name will be underscore, and then it comes Hallinto, and then template at the rate of midom.local. So this is the task, and click next and write the password. And this account is disabled because I don't want this account is showing because this is a template only. We will copy and create new users only, so that's why this account is not needed to be enabled. So just click next. This is done. So this is the user is already made. So now what we have to do, as we said that this every user, we made a folder name called users in data drive. We made the data in a folder called users. So we want every username will have some folder inside the data. Here. So here is the username in the data. We made like users a folder. So we want all the users will have a different folder here. So what we have to do in this case, we have to make some kind of mapping. We have to create something. We have to right click and then properties, and we go to the profile. And when we go to the profile, we connect here. According to our, you can choose any drive if you want. So but in our task, in our paper, so it said that okay, for example, or you can write whatever you want. And this is a code. You can write any type of you have to give a fixed code here for the mapping for this template, and every time it will come automatically. I will show you how does it work. We will know a little bit more. Let's write the code first. Like server 01 was our server name, and then backslash, and then what was our drive name? Our drive name was users, and it was hidden. So we have to write this $sign. This is this one. We don't want it showing this folder name, so this one. And then we write backslash and percentage username percentage. So this is the code, and this code will map all the users every time we copy automatically. How it is, let's make it apply. You will know how. Now you can see Halinta came automatically. So we click here OK. So this is the Halinto users. So how we make a copy? For example, I will show you now for the a group. Later we will choose some group for this user. Now we are trying to copy this user and making a real copy. For example, you just right click and press a copy, and you can see same thing coming. Now I write here the name. What will be the first name? Like Heidi, and last name Havas. And what will be the email? Heidi.Havas. So this is this one, and this is this one, and this account is real account. So we take it away. We want this account is active. You put the password, and you put the password again, and click next, and this is done. So it is showing here. So when it is showing here, you click the right click, and you can see the last time we wrote the code and how it works, and it came automatically as like Heidi.Havas. So this map, this link will create a folder here. Now you can see it came automatically, and it was a template, and this code created a folder here, and this under this it came Heidi Havas also, one more. And one thing, why we say they do not show the display when you click, we take it away. It means that when you log in, it will be not active. So this one Heidi Havas, by Heidi Havas login and password, you can log into your client one. So later we will go to our client computer, and we will log in by Heidi Havas, and we will see that this one is working. So later we will do it, but before that we try to show the basic things how it is working. Little bit more work here. So now it's okay. Heidi Havas is one user has been created. So let's make two more users. Talinto, we make more users. Call. I pressed wrong, so let's right click again and copy, and we make one more user. Name Heikki Hirvi. And email will be Heikki.Hirvi, and click next. And account, no, this account will be unavailable because we have to log in our client server, like password, and again we put password, and this is done. And you can see again the folder in data drive, Heikki Hirvi username. So we made already 2 users. Now about the what we have to do, we have the users, but we have to put them in a group, means like we have to add them into a group. So how we can add them into a group? So you just click on Heidi Havas, it's showing that add to group, because every user will be under some groups, but this user is in Halinto, but we all users will have some group. We will control these users under the group name and logically, but this user can be working in kind of in different organization. It's possible one user can work for one organization, of course, but he can be under many group. And how? We will show it. So we just right click and we press add a group, and we will have a group like group name Palkat. We added the group before, name Palkat. Check names. Yes. Okay. Successfully completed. So you can, as I said, Rimat is a group. So here Palkat is the group name. So Heidi here in Halinto organization, this Heidi belongs to this group called Palkat. So Heidi here let's make into different Talos. We make another add to group called Talos. Check name. Yes, it's okay. So this way you can create users and you can add them into groups. And then remember that we made the groups, all the groups was global groups. So we will learn something about called domain local groups. For example, we go to the here and remove again, and then we make some different groups. Like go to the new, we make groups, and domain local. We make it was before global, and we make some domain local. So why we are making domain local groups? There are some difference between domain local groups and global groups. It's all about the permission. For example, for global and how it works, you can go through more studies about this one, how it separated each other. Those are almost same thing, but one is more stronger, or one has more power or more access than others. So this is the thing. So when you will do something little bit more advanced, you will know about it. If you have time, you can read about these two difference. Let's make some two different global, like ACL Palkat mod, domain local group ACL Palkat mod. Okay, we make more. Wait a bit. Yes, we did correctly, and we have to make one more group called ACL. Then we can make Talos and mod. So it will be domain local. Yes. So we can make one more group, and it will be like ACL Talos local. So it will be domain local group. So this is this one. So we made 3 global and 3 domain local groups. So now if you want, you can add them into. So you can so this one, for example, this Palkat ACL Palkat group, you can add into this Palkat, and these Talos you can create with this one, add them. This way you can, and these two you can add this one, the next one. So I mean, let's see how this one, add to group. This group and Palkat group we are adding. So we write here Palkat and check names. Yes, so group. So now you can see object it cannot be added because a global group cannot have a local group as a member. So that means that you cannot add here this one under this one. I mean this one under this one. So this Palkat you have to add this one. Here you cannot add this one, but this Palkat cannot give here. This is the difference between global and domain local. So if you click here, right click here, add a group, you can write ACL and then you can write Palkat and you can write mode. Now you check names, yes, and you add, is added. So this is the reason you cannot add them. So you can do the same thing this one with ACL Talos mode. So check names, yes, done. So this one Talos local, this one Talos ACL Talos local. So check names, yes. So our group sharing is done. So this is the way we made the groups. Now what we have to do, basically if you log into the client machine, of course you can see the differences. We try to go to our next client machine is here. Let's we on it. It will take little bit time. It's getting on, but no problem. We can keep doing this one. We can keep working for our next task. It was saying, do you want to connect this virtual device? Yes. It will take little bit time. My computer will be slow. So this is the thing, and our next part will be, we will share the folder. For example, we will make a new folder in data called Palkat. Is it coming? I'm waiting for this folder. Is this machine? His client machine is open. Let's see, is it ready or not. It's not ready yet. Azota hetki. Anyway, we keep doing, later we will check. So now what we are trying to do, we are creating one more folder name inside the data drive. I think I have mistaken. I have cleaned in the host machine. So basically I have to click here. I did a big mistake. This one I have to cut, and I go to the view, full screen. Now yes, now I go here, and we go to the data. So what we learn that all the, you can see Hedi, Havas and Heiki Hirvi was already made. So now we made a different folder inside the data called Palkat. Yes, this one, and we want this folder will be shared to the groups, all the groups. Let's say how we will do it. So we already made this one, and we have to share this one as like same as like before. And how we will share it, and go to the property, right click and go to the property, sharings, advanced sharings as like before, and share this folder and Palkat. And this time this folder you don't need to hide because it is always needed to be shown. Okay, so this is the folder, and permission is very important. Again, we don't need to shown by everyone. We write authenticated users because only authenticated users you can enter, and authenticated users is already done. And we give him full control and apply, and then okay. Now we give some special permissions. So we give some special permissions here. So we have to go advanced and disable inheritance to access this one. So users we don't need it, delete, and user this one we don't need delete, creator one so we don't need delete. And why we keep this one as like administrator and system is needed, then we add little bit extra more, is like select ACL ACL Palkat, right into small, Palk check name, then it was mode. Let's see, check names. Yes, ACL Palkat mode, it came. Add, and we give modify. Okay, so we add them. So here we have ACL Palkat system and administrator and ACL Palkat. And remember, under this ACL Palkat mode was normal Palkat. I mean, a global Palkat was added inside it. So you don't need to write separately this one, and it will come automatically. And then inside Palkat was Hedi Havas. So Hedi Havas can see this folder. So is apply and OK. Let's close it. Let's make it one more folder called Talos. So how you will make the permission sharing? First go to the properties, same thing as we did just now. Go to advanced and you have to click share this folder. Do not need the sign because we need to see the name here. Because why we need to see the name? Because we are working under this special folder, and here we need to change because this is just the users, because every user having some different name, so we don't need to see on the word users. This is useless. So we have to make Talos, and this is our Windows here to change, and we click here permission and we take away the everyone, remove and add, and then we write authenticated users. So check names is already added. We give him full permission and then OK. And then what will be where we are, of course we have to press apply and then OK, and then we go to the security. In the security we go to the advanced and we have to disable inheritance first, and this one, and then we delete this one, don't need this one, don't need this one, don't need. Now we have to add something else. Let's say we make REST2 group, we can add like ACL Palkat is not Palkat, it is Talos mod. One group we added, and we can add one more. Let's say we make it modify, and then we can add one more. What is ACL, then Talos, and then Loco. Two more group. This is domain global, we can add them. Modified is OK. So here Talos Loco came. Okay, I didn't put the first one. So add selector principal, one was gone, ACL. Talos mode was gone. Talos mod, it was gone. So this is modified. So now it is coming. So here Talos mode, Talos both are coming here. So we press apply and then OK. So this is our work is done. So now what we have to do, we have to make this folder as a mapping. How we will map it? This is a special folder. It is showing in the network for all the groups, and we have to make how you will make it. Let's say we create a normal file. Here we write a normal, for example, somebody who is working here, they will see this file, Palkat. So you can write something here. This is a test file. You can save it and cancel. So you can, next time when you click, you will see this one. So now how you will make this map. Then first, to map this one, we have to go to the switchboard where it was installed. Let's say where it was installed, this PC. Here I show you which file. You have to search for these program files. Let's see, not this one. Oh, sorry, it is under Windows. Yeah. You have to search the program from the system where this file you save it. Remember, when you save it, I said to you to save it in a different location. These 3 files, when you install the server, I was recommended. If you watch the beginning of the first video, then you will know. But anyway, I installed that time in a local C drive, so that you can see this one. We just click this one, and here the mapping, here you can see this one, and then we have to go this server name, and then here is this, sorry, I press wrong, and here to go to script, and in this script we have to this folder name, we have to do some kind of command like this one. What was our folder name? Palkat. So we have to do like this way. We have to write like the first, we have to in the script we have to write first the command. This is a built-in command, was given by our practice, so you have to write this built-in command, and this is normal, like this way: net use p, and then you put this option. Remember, there is a space here, and D, and then you press this one. Now you make a gap here, so it means that it will, this location will always delete the old path and create a new one, and then you create net use p, and then this is a command, and then server 01, and this is basically this second line is the command, and second line is the deleting the old path, and they will create a new one. This is this code, and second code is making the folder. So basically, if you write the second one, it will show you the folder. So first one is just to delete the previous one. If there is something there, so it will delete the old things and create the new one, and second one is showing the path for the Palkat. So this is, you save it in Notepad. When you save it in Notepad, then you have to turn into a command mode. Then there's they're asking save, you saved it. So let's see what is opening here. You saved it. We put in Notepad. Now we have to change our, this is a normal Notepad file, like here we click in view and file extensions, and then this extension, we can see the extension txt. We will want to change it. We want the name is Palkat is and cmd. If you write cmd, then it will be a command. Like this, they are asking this file will be changed. We want yes, this file I want to change, and this file, you can see here the picture is changed. Now it becomes a command format. In this command we have this code we have given, and it will work a map for this folder, for the folder called Palkat. Now we cancel it. This is the script. So now we go here and we go, what we will do, we will make this Palkat map for the username. So which user Palkat was, where, which organization was belongs to this one, the Halinto, and Palkat was belongs to Hedi Awas. So Hedi Awas, we click right click and we click here Hedi Awas, and we go to the profile and we put a Logon Script. This is the Logon Script, and we write what was the file name. File name is palkat.cmd. We made the same Logon Script into the Sysbol script. So this is this one. So it will work automatically there. We apply and we can see the member of which one. This is member of Palkat. You can see this one is a member of Palkat. So we click OK. Now we have done the Logon Script. For this one, same way you can make, this is the same way you can make another Logon Script for this one. For example, Talos. For the, if you go to data, this one we made Logon Script, and Talos we can make another. You can make a notepad here. Sorry, you don't need. You can make some kind of, for example, you can make notepad or any kind of document files. It's very easy to see. Let's say you can write thing practice. I save it, Control S, and then cancel it. So, and then we have to share this one, this Talos. We sharing it the same way we did. So this one is already shared. Permission, full control, authenticated users. I think we did it. Yes, everything is perfect. Close. What about this one? Yes, it's shared. Yes, everything is correct. So for this Logon Script, this file, we can go to the Sysbol and make it's already shared. So we saw that this is already shared. For example, we saw that this Talos, when I open this folder, I have already made it. Even just few minutes I forgot I did it or not. So we go to this PC and C drive, and we go to the Windows and this Sysbol's file, and we go to the Sysbol file here, and we have this Sysbol, and we go amidum.local again it's gone, and we go script, and here Palkat, we make another command like new, and like text document, like Talos, what I did, tal.txt. No, it will be talos. Okay, now we write the command. Let's say we write the same command, net use p, and then we make there is a gap d, and then we make null. Did we write the correct command or not? I don't remember if I wrote it correctly, but we can check it later on. Server 01, and then it will be talos. Okay, so this is the folder name. So we save it same way. We can save it, and now we can change this extension. You have to right click here, view file extension, and we make it cmd. Now the extension name we have to change cmd. Talos, change it. Yes, we want to change it. So now we go to this file, and we have to Talo was under Talos and he was under Talos. Let's see, probably Heiki was under Talos, member of Ruimat Amidam Talos, you can see. So we go to the profile, and the same thing, Heiki, everything is Logon Script. We can write talos.cmd. So this way you can write the same, you can make more script as much as you can for every user. So you click apply and then OK. So our task is almost done by here. You can create more users and you can write them this way, same Logon script as much as you can. So we go to our client machine. So here is our client machine. So let's go there. So we have to log in first. First we have to make the connection with our DNS server. This is normal machine, as like a normal machine. We will try to connect it with our DNS server. We are waiting for this one. It's almost opening. Little bit more. It will make a restart very soon. Again, because when I will connect with this DNS server, then it will, when I will change the IP address and also the computer name, it may goes for a change, restart itself. This is our computer, it's already opened. So let's go to the computer. Is getting very slow. Okay, 2 times, 3 times. So now we go to right click of tämä tietokone. Omin I show that in properties. So we go here, muuttaa asetukset, change the settings. So we will change the computer name. Let's make it change the computer name. We make it like 01, and it's asking for toimialueelle means name. This is work group. We know by name connection we can like midom dot local. Let's see how it is coming. It will try to find. Oh, I have to check the I had to check the IP settings, but I made it last time. I don't know, it's not saying. Whoa, I didn't read what it said. Like Amidom. Is it coming anything? Then if not, then I have to change my IP address. It must work, but we can see the IP address surely from here. But problem is very slow. Networking. Here's Ethernet. Here's properties. TCP IP4. Okay, there's no IP address here, sorry. So I have to put the IP address for like 192.168.100 and let's say 101. It comes automatically, and our gateway was 192.168.100, and then it was only 2. It's not so much important here, but DNS server is very important. 192.168.100.11. It was our first IP address we have seen of that server IP address. So now we click OK. Yes. Now we can try cancel it. Yes, cancel it. We go to here. Now let's see. I click OK. What is coming? Yes, so it is asking for my password and username and password, I mean administrator username and password of my DNS server. So I remember that I made it administrator, and password. So now I click OK. Yes, it's already connected with this one. It is going to restart. Let's see how it is coming on. I don't need to write the amidom, the whole thing. Only amidom should be enough for this one. This way I made 3 users. You can make 4 users, 5 users, as much as you can. But once you know on how to make one organization or one users, you can make 2, 3, 4, 5 users, whatever you want. First thing that you have to know how to make at least one user or one template, so that you can just copy and use it. Of course, this way, the way we wrote the mapping code, this is very old system. Nowadays they don't use this one, but this is just to know, in case, to practice actually how does it work. It's almost coming. Come on, bit faster. You can see this is very slow. working with two machines is very hard, super slow. Yes. It's showing toinen kautta, like you write. It's saying that Kiredo it's in this domain you can log in, so that means it's connected. You like write Heidi Havas and you write the password. So that means it's connected. So you just log in. So that means our domain created, and this account is called this account is not disabled. Do you remember that we made when we made the template we made it like disable, but when we made Heidi Havas, then for Heidi Havas case it was take it away. I mean it was enabled, because of this is called the account disable or enable. That was the mark, like this one. I show you once again, like here. If it is opened, then I can show you. Okay, I try to log in. For example, here in Halinto properties, and when you go account, and it was something like account disable, and here account was enabled. It's not disabled. That's why it's not disabled. That's why it's shown. This account is active. So this we can see that we have now this one. This is the Heidi Havas page is already here, and how it is working. Our Palkat mode. Let's try this one. We will go through this one very soon. It's not ready yet. Just yes. Now you click here. Let's see. I click again. Yes, 2 times it will be open. No, 3 times. Okay, so here. So we click Tamatieto Kone. Can you see Palkat? You can see that Palkat, this folder was mapped. So here in the Palkat we have written this one, and this is the file. So you can see this folder as a Palkat into Heidi Havas. So same way, if you log in by Heiki, then you can see Talos. That is our task, that what you can do. So we show you here again Tamatieto Kone, and you can see this one Heidi, this Palkat, this was mapped. So if you go to the back, and here is Heidi Havas server every time, and why it is showing this one, it means that when you go, it's like my document when you every time log in, and this is login. We made this one as like the folder, the username. For a username, every file, every folder for every users will be shown. So this is the same thing we did under Hediavas. So yes, you click here, you can see super username. So this is the thing we have already learned for the mapping. So that's all. So you can try to do whatever you want like this way. You can make a mapping and you can start using like this way. So next time we will show how to make more about the grouping and other things. So here we have learned how to make username and organization, groups, and how we connect groups with the username, and how we made the mapping for the folder to show in the network. So this is the thing we have learned. Thank you so much for watching, and sorry for being slow, and thank you once again, and see you next time.